Look at the men you compete with every single day. Watch how they operate. They sit at their desks, and within 3 minutes, their eyes glaze over. They switch to a new tab. They check a notification. They answer an irrelevant email. They pick up their phones just to swipe through digital garbage. They are constantly moving, constantly typing, constantly busy. But they produce absolutely nothing of value. They are infected with the disease of the modern age. Shallow work. They have shattered their own attention spans into 1,000 useless pieces. And because they cannot focus, they cannot build. Because they cannot concentrate, they will never conquer anything of meaning. We live in an economy that is ruthlessly designed to steal your focus. Every application, every headline, every flashing light is engineered by billionaires to keep your mind fractured. They want you distracted. A distracted man is a weak man. A distracted man is easily controlled, easily manipulated, and easily replaced by a machine. But this global crisis of distraction is your greatest opportunity. Welcome to the next level of the silent grind. Today, we are not talking about simple productivity. We are talking about the rarest and most dangerous skill on the planet. The superpower of the 21st century, deep work. When the entire world is drowning in the shallow puddle of distraction, the man who could dive into the deep end becomes an apex predator. Deep work is the ability to focus without a single drop of distraction on a cognitively demanding task. It is the state of mind where you push your brain to its absolute limit of forging new neural connections, solving complex problems, and producing elite-level results in a fraction of the time it takes an average man. It is not a life hack. It is a cognitive weapon. The men who shape history, the master builders, the legendary strategists, the elite creators, they do not multitask. They do not operate in a state of constant interruption. They build a fortress around their mind. They enter the deep water, where the pressure would crush a normal person, and they stay there until the mission is complete. If you cannot focus, you will lose to someone who can. It is that simple. You have been sold a magnificent lie. Society has convinced you that multitasking is a valuable skill. You put it on your resume. You brag about your ability to juggle 5 different projects, reply to emails while sitting in a meeting, and scroll through your phone while doing your work. Let me tell you the brutal biological truth. Multitasking does not exist. Your brain is not a parallel processor. It is a sniper rifle. It can only lock onto one target at a single time. When you think you are multitasking, you are not actually doing 2 things at once. You are simply forcing your brain to rapidly switch its attention from one shallow task to another. And every single time you make that switch, you pay a devastating tax. In neuroscience, this is known as attention residue. Imagine you are working on a complex problem, a task that requires your absolute maximum intelligence. Suddenly, your phone buzzes. You look away for just 3 seconds to read a useless notification. You think it cost you nothing. You think you can just snap your eyes back to the screen and pick up exactly where you left off. You are entirely wrong. When you shift your focus back to the hard work, a massive percentage of your cognitive power is still stuck on that notification. Your brain is lagging. You are actively operating at a fraction of your actual intelligence. Now, multiply that by 50 or 100 interruptions a day. You are constantly living in a state of self-induced stupidity. You feel completely exhausted by the afternoon, not because you did meaningful work, but because you spent the entire day violently ripping your attention back and forth. Whilst you are bleeding mental energy, you are spinning your tires in the mud, confusing movement with actual progress. Being busy is the ultimate defense mechanism of the lazy man. It feels good to clear out an inbox. It feels productive to check off a dozen small, meaningless tasks. It gives you a fake sense of accomplishment. But shallow work will never build an empire. It will never create wealth. It will only guarantee that you remain an average man, drowning in average results until the day you die. To step into the realm of the elite, you must completely kill the illusion of multitasking. You must learn to lock the door, shut out the noise, and point the sniper rifle at one single target until the mission is absolute. To reach the depth where true greatness is forged, you cannot simply try to focus. You must engineer your environment for victory. You need a protocol, a set of non-negotiable laws that protect your cognitive resources from the scavengers of the modern world. Law number 1, the digital blackout. Before you begin your deep work session, you must kill the connection. A phone in the same room, even if it is face down, is a leak in your fortress. It occupies a portion of your subconscious mind. Put it in another room. Turn off every notification on your computer. If the world is not on fire, it can wait for 90 minutes. Law number 2, the grand gesture. Sometimes, to convince your brain that the task is important, you must change your environment. Clear your desk of everything except what is necessary for the mission. Put on noise-canceling headphones. Create a ritual that signals to your subconscious. We are going under now. The surface world no longer exists. Law number 3, the 90-minute sprint. Human biology is not designed for 8 hours of continuous intensity. We operate in cycles. Commit to 90 minutes of absolute monastic focus. No bathroom breaks, no coffee refills, no shifting in your seat. Stay in the friction. When your mind begs to escape, that is exactly when the real work begins. That is the moment you are breaking through the shallow layers and reaching the deep water. Law number 4, radical solitude. Deep work is a solo mission. You cannot find your genius in a group chat or an open office plan. You need a space where you are untouchable. If people can reach you, they can distract you. If they can distract you, they can own you. When you follow this protocol, you will experience something most men never will. You will enter the flow state. Time will disappear. Your ego will vanish. The struggle will transform into a cold, rhythmic execution. You will accomplish more in 2 hours of deep water than a distracted man accomplishes in a week of shallow paddling. But be warned. The deep water is heavy. It is exhausting. It requires a level of mental stamina that you have likely never used before. You are not just doing work. You are training your brain to handle the pressure of elite-level performance. You are building the muscle of concentration that will eventually make you unstoppable. Deep work is not just a tool for business. It is a philosophy for a life well lived. In a world that is becoming increasingly automated and artificial, the ability to concentrate is what makes you human. It is the bridge between a dream and a reality. Most men live their lives on the surface, never knowing what they are truly capable of because they never allow themselves to go deep. They die with their best work still locked inside them, suffocated by the noise of 1,000 notifications. But you are choosing a different path. When you commit to the deep water, you are doing more than just completing a task. You are honoring your potential. You are developing a level of craftsmanship that the world can no longer ignore. In the new economy, those who can produce elite-level value will be the new aristocracy. Oh, those who remain distracted will be the new working class, serving the machines that they were too busy to build. This is the ultimate competitive advantage. While your rivals are chasing the next trend, you are building a foundation that cannot be shaken. While they are seeking attention, you are seeking mastery. The silence you find in deep work is not empty. It is full of answers. It is where your best ideas are born. It is where your character is forged. It is where you find the stillness required to lead your family, your business, and yourself with absolute clarity. As we close this chapter of the silent grind, remember this: your attention is your life. What you focus on is what you become. If you give your attention to the shallow world, you will become a shallow man. But if you have the courage to go deep, you will build a legacy that speaks for itself. The blackout is over. The mission continues. Go back into the world, but keep your fortress intact. Protect your focus at all costs. Stay deep, stay lethal, and stay cold.